When you hear the word Viking, what comes to mind? Brutal warriors wearing horned helmets, sailing across stormy seas, burning villages, and fighting with giant axes. That's the image Hollywood has given us. But the real Vikings were far more complex and much more interesting than the myths suggest. The Viking Age lasted roughly from 793 to 1066 AD. It began when Norse raiders attacked the monastery of Lindisfarne on the coast of England. The attack shocked Europe and marked the start of an era that would leave a lasting impact on history. But while Vikings certainly gained a reputation as fearsome warriors, raiding was only one small part of their lives. Most Vikings were actually farmers. They lived in what is now Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, where the land was often rocky and difficult to cultivate. Families worked together to grow crops such as barley and oats, and raised animals, including sheep, goats, pigs, and cattle. Daily life revolved around farming, fishing, and preparing for the harsh northern winters. Viking homes, known as longhouses, were large wooden buildings where entire families lived together. A single longhouse might house parents, children, grandparents, and even livestock during the coldest months. The center of the home contained a fire that provided warmth, light, and a place to cook meals. Life was not luxurious, but Viking communities were remarkably organized and resourceful. One of the greatest strengths of the Vikings was their incredible shipbuilding skill. Their famous longships were among the most advanced vessels of their time. Built to be both fast and flexible, these ships could travel across open oceans and navigate shallow rivers. This allowed Vikings to explore vast distances and reach places that many Europeans had never imagined. Using these ships, Vikings traveled farther than most people realize. They reached England, Ireland, Scotland, France, and parts of Eastern Europe. Some traveled through rivers deep into what is now Russia and Ukraine. Others sailed across the North Atlantic to Iceland and Greenland. Around the year 1000, Viking explorer Leif Erikson reached North America nearly 5 centuries before Christopher Columbus arrived in the Americas.